Upon starting the game, the main menu will load. The main menu will have three options. The first one to be starting the game. The second one takes you to the help menu. The help menu has some different tips for getting you through the game and getting you to grips to the goals of the game. The controls show some of the basic controls of the game. The third option is to quit the game. When starting the game, a loading screen will appear, and once the game is finished loading, you'll be thrust into a tutorial. The tutorial will start with showing you the basic movement controls and explaining UI elements to the player. And then it will explain the crafting system to the player, showing how crafting is done and how to fully use the system. In the crafting menu, there's a recipe page. The recipe page is updated as you collect recipes throughout the game. The hotbar is used to put items into the hotbar, which when you're out of the crafting menu, the hotbar is used to equip items. The player is also given an objectives menu, which is used to explain the objectives of the game and what has to be done. When getting to the first village, you will be greeted by one enemy who will try and kill you. After defeating the enemy, you can go in and save the first of 4 friends. Upon completing the tutorial, you will be given a free recipe which teaches the player how to craft a health potion. And the items are just left outside the village for the player to pick up. After completing the tutorial, the player is left to their own devices to explore the islands and try and save the rest of their friends. On the island, there is 4 villages. One of the 4 is locked until you save all 4 of the friends. And as well on the island, there is many items for the player to pick up and craft together. The reason for giving the player the health potion at the end of the tutorial was because there's 3 different flowers in the game, the blue, red and green flower, and each of them have different healing properties towards the player. The green flower, when crafted into a potion, heals the player. The blue flower creates a blue potion which quenches the player's thirst, and the red flower heals the player's hunger. And this is to show the recipes update as you unlock them. Every item in the game has a small description explaining what the item is. On the island, there is also small iguanas, which the player can hit and kill for food. When hitting an iguana, the iguana will run away in a different direction. And the cool thing about the iguanas is that when first interacted with, they won't be aware of the player, but upon subsequent interactions, the iguana will always keep an eye open for the player for a certain amount of time. So after killing an iguana, some uncooked meat is dropped, which can be cooked at a campfire to give you greater healing bonuses. Now that all friends have been saved, the final village has been unlocked. The objectives menu does also update as you complete the objectives. This is the engine of the boat that you have to acquire. And after getting the boat engine, you can just simply go back to the boat and escape. Over to the left, that's all your friends collected next to the boat, and now you're next to the boat. You can complete the game. And you have the option of restarting the game or escaping to freedom, which is getting taken back to the main menu.